Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka The Weather Gamer, bringing you Week 2 Team Builder, your Chicago Corviknights, link in the description down below if you want to pick up some merch, versus Dix and the Galladeatasaray? Anyway, so if you're seeing this after I played Hacker, then I didn't play Dix until after I played Hacker. If you're seeing this before I played Hacker, then I played Dix in time to get the video up before Hacker. I know this video is not up on time. My computer tower has been down. Was down all of the week that I was supposed to play Dix. And didn't get it up and running. And then leaving for Christmas on Friday the 19th, which I don't know if this video is up by then or not. But anyways, it was a mess. So things might have gotten shuffled out of order. Things are in different positions. We're coming off of the 4-0 loss to Photon. As far as this is concerned, I might have lost to Hacker. I might not have. But anywho, so yay, mix-ups. Start the season. Whatever. Computer's up and running now. But we do have the team of Corviknight, Necro, Rabombi, Haxorus, Rhyperior, Morpeko, Cramorant, Trevenant, Rapidash, and Dartloak. Dix here has a very scary team of Hydreigon, Galarian Corsola, which is just bulky as all hell, another Jellicent. I don't really want to look at this Jellicent. We're playing Corviknight ourselves, Whimsicott, Rotom Heat, Shuckle, Pyukumuku, Delbird, and Meowstic. So, jumping into the team builder here, the first mon we have here is Love Marnie, aka Morpeko. I don't want to hear it. I have a rather unhealthy obsession with Marnie. I think she's one of the coolest looking characters out there. Like, it's just how my brain is wired. I'm sorry, I will keep it in check. I just wanted to name the Morpeko Love Marnie once this season, and then that's all I'm going to say on it. But anyways, Morpeko just goes to town on Dix's team. Aura Wheel, Crunch, Outrage, and Volt Switch. Max attack, speed stat wise, the 299 puts us faster than. What are we out? What are we creeping? Rotom Heat. So I'll know if Rotom Heat's scarfed or not. Basically, I need to get 2 Aura Wheels up just to be safe for like a scarfed Hydreigon, because my team has no switch into Hydreigon. Hydreigon just pretty much comes in and clicks button. I don't have a switch to it. But if I get 2 Aura Wheels up, I'm guaranteed faster than a Scarfed Hydreigon, which would allow me to then hit it with Outrage. He has Whimsicott as his only fairy, and once that goes down, I can Outrage pretty freely. Aura Wheel will do 50% to Jellicent in either form, because the way Aura Wheel works is it changes type depending on which form I'm in. If I'm in whatever this form is of Morpeko, I think this is Full Belly and Hangry. So if I'm in Full Belly mode, Aura Wheel is Electric. If I'm in Hangry mode, Aura Wheel is Dark type. I could run Protect to try and make sure I set which form I need to be, but I am running Crunch for in case I am not Dark type. I do have Volt Switch, which is not the greatest thing in the world to have, but I do have Volt Switch in order to have an Electric type hit if Aura Wheel is stuck in Dark mode. But you can just see, like, the Electric or Dark kills Jellicent, Electric kills Corviknight, or puts in big damage on Corviknight. Pyukumuku doesn't want to take the Electric hit, Delbird doesn't want to take the Electric hit, Meowstic doesn't want to take the Dark hit, Meowstic doesn't want to take the Dark hit. Rotom Heat comes in, but it's still taking a hefty chunk, unless it's like fully defensive, it's going to still take a hefty chunk from either a Crunch or a Dark type Aura Wheel. Whimsicott's going to take a chunk from an Electric type Aura Wheel. Galarian Corsola doesn't necessarily want to take the Crunch or the Dark Aura Wheel, because the way Aura Wheel works, you get a speed boost every time. And once I have enough boosts, or if I don't see Rotom Heat for some reason, or yeah, if I don't see Rotom Heat, then his only switch into Morpeko's Hydreigon, and then I just Outrage and do a hefty chunk to it. I think I do 50 or 60% with the Life Orb. So I did have someone tell me in the front office I should run Sub-Toxic Protect Aura Wheel. No, I'm not going to run the Sub-Toxic set. I will not be doing that. I didn't even check to see if my mic was on. Okay, my mic is on. Yeah, good start. 5 minutes in, didn't check your mic. But yeah, so that's the Morpeko. Max attack, Life Orb. It's gonna do some damage. Up next we have Leftovers Rapidash with Morning Sun, Flare Blitz, Play Rough, and Toxic. Toxicking the Pyukumuku, Toxicking the Jellicent, Play Rough for Hydreigon, because unless it's Scarfed... Actually, if it's Scarfed, it can't OHKO me, and then I can Revenge with Play Rough. Speed stat-wise, the 325 puts me faster than Hydreigon, I believe is where I speed crept, yeah. Puts me faster than Hydreigon, so I'll know if it's Scarfed. But a Play Rough will kill it. I can Morning Sun up. Flare Blitz is good for Whimsicott, and Toxic, like I said, is good for chipping down that Jellicent. Corviknight getting Flare Blitz is great. Whimsicott getting Flare Blitz. Toxicking Rotom. Toxicking Shuckle. Delbird gets Flare Blitzed. But yeah, Rapidash basically comes in and kills Hydreigon if it's Scarfed. If it's Spexed, I don't live a hit, but then I'll know it's Spexed. And can go into Rabombi if it's Spexed Draco or something. Up next, we brought the God. I'm gonna jump here, slide this over here, because I need to check if I nickname this thing or not. I did not. I have not nicknamed Cramorant, but affectionately it is being referred to as... Ignore that Cramorant set. That was the wrong team. It is affectionately being named Huff's Child or Huff's Baby or whatever, because Huff loves this derpy... this derpy bird. I think it's really cool. I think it's got some potential to be a really good mon. Gulp Missile, no matter what, as long as I get a Surf off, I get the Missile, and I can smack down. They take the damage regardless of if I faint or not. They'll take the damage. Shark Beak just makes Hurricane hit that much harder. If I can get a sub up, and then I can Surf behind the sub, get my Gulp Missile, Hurricane. I do have Defog as my hazard removal. If I'm below 50%, so if I get 2 subs up, drop below 50%, Surf, I'll get a Pikachu instead of an Arrokuda, and that, if they hit me, causes paralysis, which is really nice, because if I could para the Scarfed Hydreigon, it would open up so much. If it is Scarfed, it would open up so much for me. Hurricane's great for Whimsicott, hitting Jellicent. Surf basically hits the rest of the team. Rotom's neutral to it. Pyukumuku, I Hurricane, but Cramorant can do some damage if I get it done right. Rabombi here is Choice Scarf Trick with Moonblast, Energy Ball, and U-Turn. Speed stat wise, 365 is enough to outgun the Whimsicott, so I don't know if it's Scarfed Whimsicott. But Moonblast, Energy Ball, U-Turn. This is probably my lead, depending on if what I see. This is probably my lead, because then I can just Scarf Turn. Or if it's the Hydreigon, I go for the Scarf Moonblast, because I guarantee to be faster than it. And he might think I'm sashed if I stay in. Tricking a Choice Scarf. Worst case scenario, if I trick the Choice Scarf to the Hydreigon and it's Choice Scarf, I get my Choice Scarf back. Choicing Galarian Corsola could be really good. Choicing Jellicent could be really good because of the struggles I had with Jellicent last time. If I can choice lock that Corviknight, if it's kind of the same type of Corviknight I had, like a sub bulk up or a bulk up power tripping Corviknight, scarfing that would be really nice. Scarfing Shuckle would be great, just to shut that thing down. I have a feeling it's going to be a Shuckle lead, and if it is a Shuckle lead, then I'm sending my choice Scarf probably. Even though that makes it worse for versus Hydreigon. It's either that or I U-turn right away into Cramorant, one or the other. Because I do not want webs up on my side of the field. And I could sub. I could sub on the Shuckle. That's probably the play. I U-turn. I lead Ribombee if Shuckle's there. I U-turn into Cramorant on the Sticky Webs. I go for a sub on the Toxic or the Stealth Rocks. Then I defog behind the sub. He probably can't break the sub. I might get Encored into defog though, but it would at least force him to not be able to do anything to me. Situation. Because I don't think he could break the sub unless he was carrying like something else. But that it gets sketchy. I could just sub-surf until it's gone and then defog behind the sub after that. I think that might be the play. Anyways, so that's Ribombee. Max special attack. Moonblast, Energy Ball. Energy Ball. Sorry about that. That is my phone. I forgot to turn it off. Moonblasting that. Don't really touch Corviknight though. With no hidden powers. Makes it very, very difficult. Up next we have Sash, Dartloak with Dragon Dance, Phantom Force, Outrage, and Acro. As long as I keep hazards off my side of the field, I can live a hit via Sash. Potential Dragon Dance on the Sash hit, and then kill with something. A +1 Outrage, even though Dartloak is not that like heavy hitting, a +1 Outrage still kills Hydreigon. Phantom Force for this thing, Acro for this thing, and then everything else basically just gets outraged to death. Finally, we're bringing the Dartloak. I knew we were going to do that at some point this season. It looked really, really good. We talked about Scarf Dartloak at one point, just so we could outspeed the Hydreigon guaranteed, but instead we changed to the Sash, and the Infiltrator is nice because if, for say, it's sub Hydreigon, sub Nasty Plot or whatever, I can break through that. Yeah. If it's sub Bulk Up Corviknight, I can break through the sub. Sorry, breakfast kicking me back there. So, but yeah, that is the Dartloak. And then finally we have Weakness Policy, Atomize, Necrozma with Shadow Ball, Photon Geyser, and it does get Dragon Pulse. That's a new move that it got this generation. For some reason, unless I'm just wrong, but I'm pretty sure it didn't have Dragon Pulse last generation. Now it does, which is really, really cool. Basically, if the Weakness Policy triggers and I get the Atomize off on that point, I sweep. I should sweep with Necro. Ideally, I pick off the Weakness Policy either on the Cursula or the Jellicent. One of them hits me with a Shadow Ball. But then my own +2 Shadow Ball, Photon Geyser, and Dragon Pulse. Dragon Pulse will eliminate Hydreigon at +2. Shadow Ball, Photon Geyser, Photon Geyser, Photon Geyser, Shadow Ball, Photon Geyser probably Dragon Pulse, the Shuckle. I should at +2 sweep, especially once I get the Atomize up. Because I'll outspeed everything, even unless he Scarfed Whimsicott. That'd be the only thing I couldn't outspeed at +2. So we'll see. We'll see if I can pull off the Weakness Policy Necro here. But yeah, that's going to be the team. hopefully we pick up a win here. I would like to not start the season 0-2 or 0-3. Just like my normal start to APA, season 1, 2, and 3. I win week 1, I lose week 2 and 3. This season I lost week 1, so now I'm hoping I win week 2, week 3, and this is like the change that I foresaw coming. I hope, and not just, oh, now you're just worse because it's Gen 8. So, we'll see. But yeah, that's going to be the team. Thank you guys for watching. Please check out all the links in the description down below. Discord, Twitch, merch, Patreon, all that good stuff. So, check all that out. I'll see you guys next time.